See this right quick. Let me go see right here. We're gonna do this right here. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Chick Willie Silly, man, aka Mr. Take It Easy, but you end up life easy. But make sure y'all follow my Instagram and Twitch in the description down below. Everything you know about your boy Jay is in the description down below. See, look, I'm not gonna cap. I remember the time this man, like, it was crazy. Like, I don't know the reason behind why he did. If y'all don't know, the last game that I've seen Antonio Brown play, and the thing is, he won the ring with the Buccaneers. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, he was doing good with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, honestly. So, but it was just crazy. It's like I've never seen anything like that in my entire life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it has something to do with him getting the extra bonus. He talked about it. I think he talked about it. You know what I'm saying? In an interview, I forgot who was interviewing him. You know what I mean? It was about him getting like an extra bonus or something, I think. You feel me? And then the coach sat him down and he got mad, bro. The nigga got mad, bro, and then, you know, took off his jersey and walked the freak off the field. You know what I'm saying? But ever since Antonio, ever since the nigga left the Steelers, bro, just been a cancer to every team. The Raiders, the Buccaneers, bro, is just a cancer. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the freak happened to AB, but AB is one of the most talented wide receivers I've ever seen. I ain't gonna cap. Like, AB, you know, prime AB can go down in history for real. Like, Antonio Brown was one of them ones, bro, for sure.
One of the greatest receivers of the modern era.
Antonio Brown was
that would eclipse even the
Antonio Brown was
in NFL history.
One of them ones, bro.
My greatest to ever do it is the greatest Antonio Brown.
We said Antonio Brown. Well, why would you do Antonio Brown? Let me remind you guys, Antonio Brown on the football field. One bad
However, one of the NFL's
Antonio Brown
receivers,
Antonio Brown was like that, bro.
Would suffer such a sharp and tragic downfall, leading many to believe that he
look at this
in
nigga.
fact gone insane.
Look at this nigga.
Antonio Brown.
He should be ashamed of himself.
What is wrong with this nigga?
Destroyer. He is the kind of player I would never, ever want to play for.
Allegations overnight against NFL star Antonio Brown, accused of sexually assaulting a woman who worked as his trainer.
Why is it always that, though? You know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all, bro, I be feeling like these women be lying, bro. Like, it's always sexual, like it's always sexual assault. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody believe, like, I ain't gonna cap, bro. I don't believe none of y'all women, bro, until I see evidence. No cap. I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. I'm not saying some men out here doing that, bro, but it's always that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like these women, bro, be trying to get a quick check. And y'all, bro, some of y'all women be lying, no cap. It probably be happening to some of y'all women, but some of y'all be lying, bro. And if you lie like that, bro, how can you even live with yourself? Like, that junk is weird, gang. I ain't gonna cap. It's weird and very, very strange. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it real with you. Like with Deshaun Watson, I don't feel like that happened. Honestly, do we got any evidence other than he say, she say? Think about it. Do we got any evidence? And it's crazy. They try to do it on my nigga. What they trying to do it on freaking my nigga. Golly, my nigga. How did I forget my nigga name? Justin Tucker. They trying to do that to my nigga Justin Tucker, bro. They trying to do it to him. You know what I'm saying? Did it to Kobe. You know what I mean? Did Deshaun Watson? It's, bro. Antonio Brown, bro, bro. But these folks be lying, I'm telling you, bro. I be feeling like these women, bro, you know what I mean, be setting these dudes up, bro, to get some type of money, bro. And it's only in America where a woman can do that, bro. In them other countries, bro, y'all can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't do that for real, bro. It's like this justice system in America, bro. You know what I mean? It's for women. It's like everybody, it's like even the men, bro. It's like, for me, bro, if there ain't no evidence, bro, I ain't gonna cap. I don't believe you, gang. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real with you, G. If you just saying that, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't believe you. I ain't saying it didn't happen to you, bro, but I'm not finna just hop on that train like, oh yeah, he did that because she said it. Nigga, I ain't finna do that. They be acting like women's words golden, bro, in America, bro. Like a woman can lie and say you raped her right now, and everybody gonna believe her. I'm telling you. A woman can come out and say, Jay Willie Silly, sexual assaulted, and y'all gonna believe her. Without no type of evidence, a girl could be lying about, but you gonna believe her. You know why? Because she a woman, and that's the American way. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all American people don't think like me. Y'all have a mind of your own. You're stupid. Half of you stupid. You know what I'm saying? So without any type of evidence, you know what I'm saying? Anything on me, you just gonna believe her because of what she said. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is in America, bro. Like women words is golden. Xavier Worthy. I was just talking about that. Xavier Worthy. She lied, did she not? You know what I mean? Did she not lie? If I'm not mistaken, did they not prove that she lied? Y'all see what I'm saying? You think this the only girl that lied? These girls be capping, bro. These girls be lying.
Tonight, Tampa police say they're trying.
Stop believing, bro. You know what I'm saying? These cases, bro. They be talking about sexuals. Stop believing that, y'all, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you have no evidence, bro, that this man did this, bro, have an open mind, bro. These women be lying, bro. And why do liars lie? I do not know. When I was little, y'all, I used to lie for no reason, y'all. About the smallest things, I swear. You know what I'm saying? I would never lie about something like this, bro. But liars lie for no reason at all.
Assaulting a woman who worked as his trainer.
Tonight, Tampa police
say
they're trying to arrest former NFL player Antonio Brown, making multiple attempts outside this home to execute an arrest warrant for battery domestic violence.
Uploaded a team letter detailing his fines. Reportedly, he and Mayock got into a heated exchange at practice, with Brown threatening Mayock.
You expect to see Antonio Brown in the NFL again.
Hours-long standoff between NFL star Antonio Brown and the Tampa Police Department.
Moving truck driver who was allegedly assaulted by NFL legend Antonio Brown.
So you trying to say I'm diagnosed with CTE from a hit? Like I don't. People are the same thing I walked off the field for that I didn't want to get. CTE is the same thing they put on me to say I got CTE crazy. I wanted to tell you guys that I think James Harrison gave me CTE, and he hit me one time, and ever since he hit me, I've been super aggressive.
First look, a flag does come in. Went to the head. Lewis Harris is gonna be.
Y'all think he got CTE, y'all?
On the hit on Antonio Brown. Time it seemed like two Vontaze perfect, and yes.
Oh my goodness. Brown is still down.
One of Brown's earliest memories was watching a man steal a purse from his elementary school teacher, dashing away as the shocked students looked on. Brown grew up in a small neighborhood called Gwen Cherry Park in Miami, Florida, a place that fostered some of the NFL's biggest stars. A low-income neighborhood where gangs ruled the streets. As Antonio grew older, several of his friends joined the John Doe gang, which controlled the crack cocaine trade in Liberty City. Every party I went to ended in a shootout. Brown's childhood coach and father of T.Y. Hilton stated that 3 of his players had been murdered. At home, Brown had a strained relationship with his father-in-law, which would culminate in Brown leaving the house and surviving by sleeping at teammates' homes and sometimes in his car. Brown would begin to truly flourish as an athlete in high school. Attending Miami Northland High School, Brown quickly became a standout athlete, playing quarterback, wide receiver, running back, and punt returner. Brown would terrorize defenses, showcasing his elite speed and athleticism. But even with Brown's dominant on-field performance, Brown would fail to get a scholarship offer due to poor grades, and was able to raise his grades and received a scholarship to play at Florida International University.
See what I'm saying?
Would occur.
I see what I'm saying about them grades. That's what I'm talking about. I be trying to tell y'all about them grades, bro. Only athletes be understanding what I mean when I say stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
That would mark the beginning of a dark trend that would continue throughout his life. Brown was walking on campus with a friend. An altercation occurred between the friend and another student, and campus security was called. Upon arrival, an argument ensued involving Brown and the security guard. It's unknown what exactly occurred in the altercation, but after the dispute, Brown fled in panic. In response to the incident, FIU expelled Antonio Brown. The school told Brown, "We're gonna say you were never here." Brown, however, would bounce back.
Ain't they gonna expel him off that right there? Off a little fight? Golly.
Quite a talent. And there he is, Antonio Brown.
grades, and I was just
Central Michigan University.
I was just
to the football team as a walk-on freshman. And in just 3 years,
stupid
Brown would become the school's all-time leader.
I wasn't like stupid, but I just made some poor decisions, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Being an athlete.
Freshman. And in just 3 years, Brown would become the school's all-time leader in receptions and would rank in the top 3 in receiving yards and touchdowns. And on January 7th, 2010, Brown would enter the 2010 NFL Draft.
With the first pick in the 2010 NFL Draft,
Brown would be selected by the Pittsburgh Steelers 6th round. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you know, most of the time, bro, you know, lower draft picks, bro, be better than the higher draft picks in the NFL. No cap. So, like, even this draft class, I just hope my freaking Giants get it right. Like, we always draft good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all last year, bro, we're not the team that what we're portrayed to be. 4-13, that's not us, bro. I'm telling you, it's because of that nigga Daniel Jones, bro. We get a quarterback and we do good this draft, bro. We have the potential, bro, of being the top team in the league, bro. No cap. We're a quarterback away, bro. A quarterback away and another wide receiver away. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it real, bro. Straight up. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. I watched my team, bro. I watched the games, bro. We got blew out 4 times. You know what I'm saying? We got blew out 4 times, bro. 4 times. The rest of them other times, bro, we lost 1 touchdown games, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro. We not 4-13, and I'm glad that we actually went 4-13 so we can get good draft picks, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, get good players, you know? Our team, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, bro, you know what I'm saying? Is very young. Added Javon Holland, Paul Adedipo, you know what I mean? Cordell Flott, Deontay Banks, you know what I'm saying? We got a young DB core, Tyler Nubin, you know, we got a young DB core, bro. So I'm just, you know, ready for football season to start, ready for that draft, man. I want things to come to light what I'm saying. I want things to come to truth what I'm saying. Just like how I did for my Lakers, man. The same thing for the Giants, man, you know?
In Brown's first play in the NFL, he would return a kick for an 89-yard touchdown, laying the foundation for his Hall of Fame caliber career. Brown would become one of the most prolific receivers of the modern era.
Bang.
Years into the league, he had 1,000 yards receiving the year before, had been to a Pro Bowl as a receiver, as a returner. So he's walking by, and I said to myself, I'm talking to Coach Gary Guimont, strength coach. I said, when y'all give him his money, you're going to create a monster.
He predicted.
At a Steelers practice in 2012, Brown had just signed a 5-year, $42.5 million contract. His confidence was at an all-time high. Years later, now former Steelers safety Ryan Clark would describe an incident between himself and AB that nearly led to a fight. The Steelers were running one-on-ones, and in one particular matchup between himself and cornerback Keenan Lewis, Brown became angered at Lewis's physical approach and began to yell at him and the defenders on the sideline, stating, "Don't touch me, I'm the franchise." Defensive coordinator Dick LeBeau then yelled at Brown to get back on the other side, and Brown responded by berating him and cussing him out in the middle of practice.
So I'm saying niggas get that money, bro, and just forget, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, gotta stay humble, bro. No matter how much money, because you see how it just goes away? Now it's like as fast as he went to the top, it's as fast as he went down. So stay humble. And that's what it taught me with the YouTube channel. Because I caught myself kind of, you know what I'm saying? I'm still humble, but I caught myself kind of getting a little cocky. You know what I'm saying? Getting a little out of, you know what I'm saying? Out of the ordinary. You know what I'm saying? Stay humble, bro. No matter how much money you get. No matter how much success you get. No matter how much fame you get. I don't care if everybody's overlooking you. As long as God sees you, that's all that matters, bro. Stay humble. You know what I mean? So that same Antonio Brown that got drafted by the Pittsburgh Steelers and that was with them for a few seasons wasn't the same Antonio Brown after he got that extension. Got that extension now. I'm that guy now. You know what I mean? So I can do whatever the freak I want. I can talk to anybody I want. I ain't got to go as hard as at practice no more. I ain't got to listen no more. I'm the star player. I'm good now. Now look at him. Now look at him.
Which led Ryan Clark to get involved.
Right, he says he's the franchise. He says you can't touch him. He's talking to Keenan Lewis and different guys that are covering. And we almost get into a physical altercation that day.
Stating, I'm gonna f you up. And stating to the coaches in the sideline that they should have never given him the money.
Why y'all was fighting? We were fighting you because you believed you were the team.
In an episode of the Pivot podcast, Brown describes his side of the story. Brown stated that other Steelers players were jealous of him because of how young he was and how much money he was making, and that sparked the incident. He stated that a DB slapped him in his helmet on a play, and on the next play, Brown returned the favor, which led to the blow-up. Brown would also state that this animosity he felt between himself and his teammates would be a constant throughout the year, describing a practice in which he and cornerback Ike Taylor came to blows, leaving Ike Taylor bruised and bloodied.
10,000. I ain't gonna lie, them uniforms, thought it was hard. 8,000. Look at all them fines, y'all. 11,000. Golly, bro. That's what I'm saying, but the NFL soft, bro. I ain't gonna count to you, bro. Now the kick was meant to be fine, bro. But golly, bro. Like, they can't celebrate, and grown men talking about
2015 wildcard game.
I mean, they can't celebrate certain type of way, bro.
Brown would receive a vicious hit, knocking him out cold. Brown would state that he
a dirty player
before he hit the turf.
It's a dirty player
and while
right there,
coaches remember him smiling and talking on the sideline, Brown would not remember any of this. In many people's eyes, this hit would serve as the turning point in Antonio Brown's life, leading to his downfall.
What's this? His head is messed up for football. He never smiled after all that much. He never smiled after that all that much. He became somebody different. Pittsburgh radio host Colin Dunlap.
After a divisional playoff win against the Kansas City Chiefs, Brown decided to start a Facebook Live, a direct violation of NFL rules. Brown had been paid by Facebook over $200,000 to create content for live channels, and Brown saw this as a perfect opportunity. And while filming, he caught something that would put his head coach in hot water.
Hey, fucking go. Man, hey, when you get to this point in the journey, man, not a lot needs to be said. Fuck no. Let's say very little moving forward. Let's start our preparation week. We spotted some assholes a day and a half. They played yesterday. Our game got moved to tonight. We're gonna touch down at 4 o'clock in the fucking morning. So be it. We'll be ready for the ass. But you ain't gotta tell them they constantly coming. Keep it low profile. Let's get ready to ball like this up again here in a few days and be right back at it. Let's go. Hey man, this is our story. Keep it tight. Yeah. Keep it tight. Cool on social media, man. This is about us, nobody else, man.
The video, and in particular the speech, would put Brown and head coach Mike Tomlin under fire, leading to Tomlin addressing the incident during a press conference. He apologized for the language he used in reference to the New England Patriots, and an irate Tomlin.
I mean, bro, you know what I'm saying? He apologized, you know what I'm saying, because, you know, he got caught, you know what I'm saying? But he shouldn't apologize for that right there, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, coaches talk like that all the time, bro, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, in this soft world, you know what I'm saying, and to keep his job, bro, you know what I'm saying, he had to apologize. But I can promise you, that nigga didn't, he wasn't sorry, bro. He wasn't sorry about nothing he said. Everything he said, you know what I'm saying, he meant it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not finna apologize either, bro. Like, that's why I say for me, that's why I can't get in, like, for me, I'm not just off the wall, you know what I'm saying? But I say what I want, and I just being very truthful. It's like a lot of people, like even YouTube, want to control what you say. YouTube ain't finna control a dang thing with the freak I say. I'm gonna say what the freak I want to say. I ain't finna just be disrespecting people. I ain't finna just be going ham. But nobody finna control what the freak I say. You can remove me off your platform. You can do whatever the freak you want to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna say what the freak I want to say. Ain't nobody finna control my mouth. That's what it is.
Would address Brown's actions.
I don't care about being rich. I don't care about being famous. I don't care about being successful. That don't mean nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. You feel me? Dignity. I keep my dignity. I don't care about all that, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Element of the discussion is Antonio himself. And I'll be bluntly honest here. It was foolish of him to do that. It was selfish for him to do that. And it was inconsiderate.
Towards the end of the press conference, Tomlin would foreshadow what would become of Brown's career.
I think that's oftentimes why you see great players move around from team to team. I definitely don't want that to be his story. I'm sure he doesn't want that to be his story. So he has to address these things.
This is a first-class temper tantrum thrown by Antonio Brown.
In week 4 of the 2017 season, Antonio Brown was frustrated over not being thrown the ball. He went over to the sideline, threw a Gatorade cooler, and yelled at his coaches, ripping Haley's hand away from him. Brown's final year in Pittsburgh would be marred with controversy and scandal. In the fourth quarter of a matchup between the Steelers and Kansas City Chiefs, Brown was seen on the sidelines in a heated argument with the offensive coordinator, Randy Fichtner. Receiver coach Daryl Drake attempted to calm down Brown, but Brown wasn't having it, seen making remarks toward Drake. With less than 2 minutes left in the game, Ben Roethlisberger ran in for the touchdown, and as the team celebrated with the longtime Steelers QB, Brown walked over to the sideline alone, leading to speculation that something was amiss between the QB and wide receiver duo. After the incident, former team employee Ryan Scarpino tweeted that Brown was lucky to have Ben Roethlisberger as his quarterback, and credited Roethlisberger for Brown's success in the league. Brown responded with, "Trade me, let's find out," which sent the media into a frenzy. The following day, Brown failed to show up for team meetings and film review. A couple of days prior to Brown going AWOL, an article was published about Brown's use of social media. They interviewed some of Brown's former employees and also spoke to the mother of one of Brown's children, which sent him over the edge, tweeting at the journalist Jesse Washington, "Wait till I see you, bro. We gonna see what your jaw like." Just 4 weeks into the 2018 season, the Steelers and Brown
can't carry yourself like that, bro. Know what I'm saying? See, this right here is rambunctious, right? He's just acting strictly rambunctious. You being a professional athlete, bro, you being who the freak you supposed to be, he think he's so good that he ain't gonna get traded, bro. Like, yeah, Terrell Owens, you know what I mean? Terrell Owens, bro, one of the greatest wide receivers to ever play the game, bro. And see how that worked out for him, bro? So it's like, if you're not, that's why I say, y'all, discipline outweighs talent. Antonio Brown, the best wide receiver in the league at the time. You know what I'm saying? But he's not disciplined. He's not coachable. Nobody want to deal with that. So they rather go get somebody that's less talented than you, even though, you know, he's less talented. They can work with that. Because you know why? Because he has discipline. He's coachable. We can improve him. We can make him into the next AB. You know what I'm saying? We can make him into that next big thing. You feel me? So it's like all you really need is a dude that got a little bit of talent. You know, but if his discipline is like this and he's coachable, it's like this, I'm gonna pick that player over that talented dude any day of the week. You know what I mean? Because talent can improve. We see it all the time. People be trash as heck. You know what I'm saying? In football, these dudes be trash as heck. They first year, second year, they come out the other third season, fourth season, fifth season, start being one of the best NFL players in the league. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Same thing for NBA players. We see it. You feel me? They've been talented, but they ain't as talented as such and such. But, you know, they start improving. Giannis wasn't all that when he first came into the league. Jimmy Butler wasn't all that when he first came into the league. Stephen Curry wasn't all that when he first came into the league. They improved, you know, like they improved, you feel me, when time went on. You feel me? Even Kobe wasn't like that the first time he came in the league. It took him like, what, 4 seasons to dang near, you know what I'm saying, get how he was. You feel me? So it's kind of rare. It's not rare, but, you know, ain't too many people just coming out the gate being that guy. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, you feel me? So AB got a ring. Yeah, he got a ring with Tom Brady at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Falling apart. However, Brown's problems would not be limited to the gridiron.
AD has a ring. He won a ring with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with
At 10:08 a.m., police received a call from Brown to report a theft. Upon arrival, police found the agitated and irate Brown yelling at security, claiming that they set him up. The items Brown claims were stolen were a firearm and $80,000 in cash. Infuriated, Brown
has a ring with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I think, yeah.
To destroy his apartment, breaking his coffee table and throwing items around his apartment and over his balcony, nearly striking a 2-year-old boy with vases, an ottoman, and pieces of furniture falling around the young boy and his grandfather. Brown would be sued by the boy's family and the owner of Brown's multi-million-dollar condo. In November, Brown was pulled over for driving over 100 miles per hour in a 45-mile-per-hour zone. Upon returning to Heinz Field, Brown flips off the cameras. And returning to Heinz Field, Brown flips off the cameras. In Week 6 of the 2018 season, on a play eerily similar to the one in the 2015 wildcard game, Brown would receive yet another hit to the head from none other than Vontaze Burfict. Shaken by the hit, Brown falls to the turf, grabbing his face mask. Brown gets up and is helped over to the sideline and is evaluated for a concussion. Over the course of the season, Brown's relationship with the Steelers, and in particular with Ben Roethlisberger, had become increasingly strained. And it would all come to a head a couple days before the season finale.
That nigga Antonio was tripping. AB was tripping.
Practice, an intense altercation occurred between Brown and Roethlisberger. After Brown ran the wrong route on a play, Roethlisberger threw the ball to the ground and stated, "Get him out of here. Get somebody else out here." And irate Brown grabbed the football and threw it in Roethlisberger's direction. After this incident, Brown would not show up to any more practices that week. But on game day against the Bengals, Brown showed up, expecting to play, regardless of how many practices he had missed. One Steelers player called the incident embarrassing and the worst I've seen. Brown left the game at halftime, even with the Steelers' playoff hopes on the line. In a tweet by sports writer Jason Lencamfora, he describes the incident as the 3rd time this season that Brown had
nobody want to deal with that, bro.
On the team. On January 1st, 2019,
nobody wants to deal with that.
Camfora tweeted, "Antonio Brown has requested a trade. I'm told it was not a demand, but he has asked to be dealt. Brown has issues with Mike Tomlin and Ben Roethlisberger. Feels like the coach is too aligned with the
said what freaking camera I got? Freaking forgot, man. You just gotta type on Amazon 1080p webcam, bro. That's all you gotta do, bro, and it'll show up, bro. I don't know the name, bro.
On February 12, 2019, Brown tweeted, "Thank you, Steeler Nation, for a big 9 years. Time to move on and forward. Hashtag new demands." Brown was on the trade block, and one team was...
He still be tweeting on Twitter. He still be tweeting on Twitter.
Bills. Reports soon began to surface that the Steelers and Bills were nearing a deal for the star wide receiver, but the Bills abruptly decided to move on from the star receiver, which stunned many. Brown was unwilling to go to Buffalo, period. It wasn't even a matter of money at that point, so the deal fell through. Steelers and Bills had stopped talking, and both sides had moved on. Market for Brown is pretty bleak right now. And on March 9th, a trade deal was reached.
You want to go to the Bills?
Reaching an agreement to trade the 4-time All-Pro to Oakland for a 5th-round pick and a 3rd-round pick.
They are now giving him a new 3-year deal that's worth
freaking want to go to Bills.
$1.125 million.
How do you feel about this AB trade?
You should have went to the Bills.
ESPN. I'm not supposed to use this word. I'm pissed off. I can't believe that the Steelers made this move.
Your reaction to Antonio Brown, now an Oakland Raider?
He won.
I think the Steelers will be better next year without Antonio Brown.
Extremely grateful to be here.
In Brown's introductory press conference with the team, he appeared humble and ready to move forward with his career, stating, "I'm here to elevate everything around me. I'm here to just be a surge of energy, of positivity, and good force. A great teammate, and to bring out the best of everyone around me, because we all know it's not just about me." On August 3rd, Brown
nigga would
posted
lie.
a picture to Instagram showing his frostbitten feet. An injury occurred due to wearing improper footwear during cryotherapy. This caused him to miss 10 out of 11 training camp practices with his new team. Brown seemed to be finally recovering and ready to step back on the field, except there was one problem. He was no longer allowed to wear his old helmet due to the NFL policy focused on phasing out older helmets in favor of new, safer ones. But Brown was not happy. He clashed with coaches over the issue. He would storm out of practice, attempted to sneak his old helmet onto the field, and going so far as trying to paint it to mirror the mandated helmet in the hopes no one would notice. Brown
It's a helmet, Antonio.
if he was not allowed to wear his old helmet. Brown would file 2 grievances with the league over the helmet issue, both of which would be denied, and Brown would finally move on to a new helmet.
It's a helmet,
On
gang.
September 4th, Brown would tweet a photo of a letter he received from the Raiders organization that informed Brown he would be fined $13,950 due to an unexcused
That's a lot of money, y'all. Like, that is a lot of money. 13,000? 13,000, bro. 40,000. I don't care how rich I am. That is a lot of money. I'm not finna get out of touch with reality. I'm sorry. I'm not finna get out of touch with it, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all, man, they get a lot of money and they start forgetting, like, this is a lot of money. 13,000, 40,000. That's a lot. I want to keep my money. You know what I'm saying? So that's why that man just said, hey, what Marshawn Lynch say? I just do this so I won't get fined. You know what I mean? I do all interviews so I just won't get fined. I don't want to talk to y'all, so I just do this so I won't get fined.
From a walkthrough on August 22nd, it went on to outline
I just do this so I won't get fined.
$40,000 for missing Raiders preseason training camp on August 18th, and if he continued to miss mandatory team
That's like close to $100,000 right there combined. You know, he was previously fined $40,000. He just got fined $13,000. He was previously fined $40,000. That's like close to $100,000. That's half. That's like $50,000, bro. What it is, $53,950.
His displeasure with the fines. When your own
team tagged the Raiders.
There's no stopping me now. Devil is a lie. Everyone got to pay this year, so we clear. A post that was heavily criticized by commentators.
This nigga.
One day later, Brown would confront GM Mike Mayock on the practice field.
You said 63,000? Not no 63 freaking thousand, bro. That's 53,000, bro. You know what I'm saying? This nigga jackass. Now he trying to correct himself. See what I'm saying? A jackass know-it-all. Y'all seen him up there, YouTube? Yeah, look at him. He's a jackass. You know what I mean? You think he right? Y'all see what I be saying? Look at him, y'all. Look at him, YouTube. 63,950. It's 53,950. You jackass. You know what I'm saying? He think he's smart. He really a dumb jackass. Just shut up. Just shut your mouth. Now you're looking crazy. You know what I mean? Now you're looking stupid. Just shut your mouth. Know what the heck you talking about? Whole time trying to act like you smart, but you really a jackass.
And occurred in front of many Raider teammates. During the screaming match between Brown and Mayock, Brown called Mayock a cracker and that he would hit him in his face. Brown was held back by teammates, including the man who had knocked him unconscious in 2015. Vontaze Burfict. Brown then punted the ball and stated to Mayock, "Fine me for that." Brown would later apologize for the incident, but after becoming aware that the Raiders voided the guaranteed money from his contract, he voiced his anger on social media, posting, "You are gonna piss a lot of people off when you start doing what's best for you.
You're not doing what's best for you.
I have worked my whole life to prove that the system is blind to see talent like mine."
Nobody cares about talent, AB. See? You starting to think, you know what I'm saying, that niggas care about talent. Nobody cares about your talent, AB. You see what the freak you doing. You raising hell everywhere you go. Nobody cares about talent. Nobody's denying that you're one of the most talented wide receivers that we've ever seen in life. Nobody's denying that. But the way you are as a person, you know what I mean? How you are, you're a cancer, bro. And everybody sees it but you, bro. That's the crazy thing about it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody sees what's going on with you, but he don't see it. The whole time he think he right, but the whole time you wrong, gang. You know what I mean? And it's crazy that he don't even see it. He don't even see that he wrong. You know, ain't see they wrong.
They want me to conform to that same system that has failed me all those years. I'm not mad at anyone. I'm asking for the freedom to prove them all wrong. Release me. Brown would be released by the Raiders later that day and would be fined $215,000 for
hashtag no more. That boy is receiving a fine of more than $215,000. Oh my God.
Released by the Raiders later that day and would be fined $215,000 for the altercation with Mayock.
God.
Yeah, it did not take very long, and it is exactly what everyone who thought they were so funny this morning was saying, except it's extremely real. A one-year deal for Antonio Brown with the New England Patriots.
Nigga destroyed himself. Bro could have retired as a Steeler. No cap. Bro could have retired as a Steeler and been making hella guap. The nigga literally destroyed himself. Bro could have retired as a Steeler. The Steelers would not trade Antonio Brown. You know what I'm saying? Bro would have retired as a Steeler. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I mean? Would have been that guy. Would have been making hella money. Man, really just, that's why I be trying to tell y'all, boy, our worst enemies is us, bro. Our biggest enemies is ourselves. I'm trying to tell you, boy. Trying to tell you.
On September 10th, a lawsuit was filed by Brown's former trainer accusing him of 3 separate incidents of sexual assault that occurred in 2017 and 2018. The first alleged incident was in June 2017. Taylor says Brown exposed himself and kissed her without consent at one of his Pittsburgh area homes. A month later, while at Brown's home in his native Miami, Brown near her without her knowledge and down her back, then later bragged about it in a series of text messages. Taylor also said that in May 2018, after a night out at a Miami area club, she went back to Brown's home in Miami to use the bathroom and have some food. And
you went back to a dude that did that? You went back to his house after he did that? Used the bathroom? Or your story don't even sound right, gang. I don't understand. Like you went back to his house after. Why didn't you go to the police like then and there? Why you wait? You know what I'm saying? This junk be like weird to me. It's stupid. You went back to his house.
Brown forced her onto a bed, pushed her face into the mattress, and forcibly raped her. These allegations would once again send Brown back into the limelight. But even amidst these allegations, Brown would still make his debut for New England.
Brady, end zone. Caught by Brown. Touchdown, New England.
A second woman will come forward. Look at this. Look at this, bro. Now, second woman will. Now, second woman will. Now, everybody will come forward now.
In an article by Robert Klemko, an anonymous woman describes an incident in which she was invited to Brown's home to paint a mural. The situation soon became uncomfortable. I was about 40% done on the second day, and I'm on my knees painting the bottom, and he walks up to me, butt-ass naked, with a handcloth covering his and starts having a conversation with me. She took it as a clear sexual come on, but she brushed it off and focused on painting. Soon afterward, Brown would completely ghost the woman, leaving the mural unfinished. However, the story didn't end there. Soon afterward, a series of threatening text messages would be sent to the woman from Brown's phone number.
What was it? Where is
claiming
it?
She was only out for money, asking others to look into her background, including a photo of her kids. The article also describes 3 incidents.
That's the text message.
Her background, including a photo.
A
series of threatening text messages would be sent to the woman from Brown's phone number, claiming she was only out for money, asking others to look into her background, including a photo of her kids. The article also describes 3 incidents in which police were called to Brown's home because of domestic disturbances. A settlement was reached between Brown and his former trainer, Taylor, and after just 1 game with the team, he would be cut by the New England Patriots.
Hey, Sergeant.
Okay.
Nah, bro, you guys talk. This car been looking for it for 3-4 weeks. I don't want you guys acting off dumb. We talking like, man, let's be real. Okay. This girl came to take my kids to school. I let her access to get the clothes.
On January 13th, 2020, Brown went live on Instagram, recording his ex-girlfriend trying to drive away in his Bentley. Brown would curse out and criticize the Hollywood Police Department for their inaction in this situation.
She don't have no car. This is a baser. She have 2 other kids. She stay at a hotel. Look at her. She's a fucking lost cause. Look at her. Look at her.
I'm nobody to judge.
These gotta make calls to get justice. The police can't even know what to do. They gotta call, you feel me, call. This is what we gotta do. This is white versus black right here in your fucking face right here.
Nigga tripping.
This is real life. White people trying to get over, racers, and the police not helping. Police got me out here with the kids. Look, this guy can't even do his job. He got to call more thing. Chester, you look like a fish. Fish out of water. Look, Dad, look at her. Where your other two kids? Fucking baser.
After the video, AB voices anger on Twitter.
That's probably be some real CTE.
Hollywood police and I need a meeting unless I'm
that nigga probably got some real CTE, chat.
Consistently. This
that nigga messed up.
And increasing domestic incidents.
That nigga messed up in the head, man.
Sharp divide between Brown and the Hollywood.
That nigga said fish out of water.
Hollywood police said Monday that Brown had a relationship with the department's police athletic league for a number of years. He donated money to PAL and spent time with the kids in the program, police said. But police say Brown's increasing number of domestic incidents that need police intervention has caused an irreparable rift between the police department and PAL and Mr. Brown. As a result, the department returned the check he donated to the athletic league for its 7-on-7 football league. Police also gave him a trespass warning for the league's property because we did not want him to continue to affect our youth nor influence them in any negative way, police said. Just days later, a warrant would be issued for Brown's arrest.
First at noon, former NFL star Antonio Brown faced a judge this morning after he turned himself in. Police issued a warrant for his arrest following an incident with a delivery.
I never seen a self-sabotage nigga like this a day in my life.
Hollywood home this week.
Bro, what do you think you just stop?
You can hear Brown.
This nigga tripping.
This week.
Bro, why you think you could just stop?
You can hear Brown yelling, and his girlfriend tells him to stop. Through a reflection in the glass of Tumanov's truck, you see Brown put his hands on him.
That he had to resort to serving him all the way in Atlanta after seeing a post on social media that he'd be at a club.
Today in court, prosecutors painted a picture of Brown as someone having escalating problems with police and family, as well as having mental health issues.
I'm not laughing, bro. It's just this nigga tripping right now, bro. That's why I'm laughing, because he tripping, gang. I'm like, what the frick is wrong with this nigga? That's why I'm freaking laughing. I'm like, this nigga's tripping right now. Bro, tripping. Need to take it easy, bro.
Brown turned himself into authorities for assaulting a delivery driver, charged with felony burglary of a vehicle, misdemeanor battery, and misdemeanor criminal mischief. He received 2 years probation and 100+ hours of community service.
Good God,
he was
AB.
eventually ordered to pay more than $1 million to the delivery driver who left Brown's home that day, battered, bruised, and had 2 herniated discs.
And his girlfriend tells him to stop.
On July 31st, Brown was suspended for 8 games by the league for multiple violations of the league's personal conduct policy.
A felony case involving alleged battery against a truck driver, as well as allegations by an artist. There remains an ongoing civil suit in the state of Florida involving Brown's former trainer, who has accused him of sexual harassment and sexual assault.
On October 27th, Brown would be signed by the now Tom Brady-led Buccaneers.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to the Super Bowl. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to the Super Bowl.
And now they get a chance to get one of the most explosive players to ever play football.
Will Antonio Brown be the undoing of the Bucs?
Soon after signing, another incident would come to light in which Brown destroyed a surveillance camera and reportedly threw a bicycle at security. However, the Hollywood Oaks Homeowner Association refused to press charges, with some news reports stating that the president told police she feared Brown may retaliate against her employees.
We don't get it. There's the fake, there's the pass, and there's the catch.
Look at AB, bro.
But Brown's season would go on, going home with a Lombardi trophy.
God, how many chances he got, y'all. Look how many chances this nigga got. Nigga went to win the Super Bowl after all that, bro. Went to win the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl title.
Come on, bro. You still could act right.
On December 2nd, Brown was suspended for 3
This can't make a nigga change.
Misrepresenting his COVID vaccination.
I don't know what the freak can make a nigga change. I can't blame him with that right there. I ain't gonna catch it. I can't blame him with that right there. I ain't taking no COVID, nigga. I ain't taking no vaccine, nigga. I can't blame him with that, nigga.
His COVID vaccination status.
Straight up like that, nigga. Straight up like that, nigga.
Antonio Brown. But he has to be let go from the team. There's too much at stake. Somebody within their team.
11-4.
And creating problems.
11-4.
Just did. And the way Brady has gone out on
you niggas was gonna make the playoffs.
I have never seen anything like that
Nigga probably gonna win another Super Bowl, get another ring.
After the game, head coach Bruce Arians confirmed that Brown was no longer a Buck.
Guy leave a field like that and is just the last strike for him.
He is no longer a Buck.
According to reports, wanted him to go back into the game, and Brown refused. And Arians stated to leave if he doesn't want to go back in. Days later, Brown would tell his side of the story. He claimed that he was forced to play on an injured ankle that required surgery, and that when he told Arians he couldn't do it anymore, he was told to leave. An MRI on Monday revealed broken bone fragments, a ligament torn from the bone, and cartilage loss. Arians claims, however, that he had no knowledge of this injury, and when he asked why Brown didn't want to go back into the game, he stated that he wasn't getting the ball, and that's when he asked Brown to leave.
Nigga Brown leave.
On October 1st, 2022, Brown was caught on video exposing himself to a woman and guests at a public pool.
Oh, shoot. I mean, shoot. There's evidence right there for sure. Yeah, there's evidence right there, man. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Is this nigga butt naked in the pool right now? Is this nigga butt naked in the pool right now? So yeah, we can't really say nothing right here, y'all. That's evidence. Look what the heck. This nigga's butt naked in the pool, chat. Yep, he cooked.
That's when he asked Brown to leave.
Yep, they got him. They got that
on October 1st, 2022, Brown was caught on video exposing himself to a woman.
What the fuck is this nigga doing?
Pool. At one point, grabbing and slamming the woman into the pool. All this while being completely nude. At the end of the video, Brown lifts his out of the water and flashes the woman again. According to witnesses, they claim the woman was angry after this and even went in to complain about him. Brown was asked to leave the hotel shortly after the incident. While at the hotel, other complaints also surfaced.
Yeah, gang. Yeah, I ain't got nothing for you right there, man. That was on video right there. But you was booty butt naked showing yourself to that woman. You was booty butt naked, man. I can't say nothing like that, bro. Okay.
Including smoking marijuana in his room and flaunting his bare chest to guests. Later that month, Brown started to take shots at his former friend, Tom Brady, joking about his alleged divorce from his wife. He continued to torment his former mentor up until last week, when he posted a picture of Brady and Giselle with his face photoshopped over Brady's, stabbing one of the only people in the league who stood up for him and supported him in the back.
Police in the Tampa area staking out the home of former Bucks player Antonio Brown. This comes after an arrest warrant was issued for him.
On December 1st, an arrest warrant was issued for Brown, accused of domestic violence. According to court documents, mother of 4 of his kids says he locked her out of her Tampa house, tossed out her belongings, threatened to shoot her, threw a shoe at her, then refused Tampa Bay Police Department's requests to come out. On January 17th,
I don't think it's all CTE. I think that nigga's just wild.
A photo was posted by Brown to his Snapchat of Chesley Caris, the mother of his children, performing on him, which caused Brown's account to be suspended. Brown went to Twitter stating that his account had been hacked. Caris would state, "I am very sorry for any of your kids that follow him and used to look up to him as a role model. I do not condone these actions, as you are aware. I have kids involved.
Wow,
in the ensuing months, multiple arrest warrants will be issued due to failure to make child support payments." On August 28th,
I don't think this nigga just
CT acting up. All y'all whoever played on my name. Earlier that year in February, Brown accused James Harrison of giving him CTE due to a hit he received during a practice from Harrison, and stated that the helmet Harrison wore was illegal.
I wanted to tell you guys that I think James Harrison gave me CTE. James Harrison had a legal helmet for over 20 years in the NFL, and he hit me one time. And ever since he hit me, I've been super aggressive.
Before these incidents, Brown would vehemently deny the possibility that he had developed CTE throughout his 12-year NFL career.
The same thing I walked off the field for that I didn't want to get, CTE, it's the same thing they put on me to say I got CTE to crazy.
Antonio Brown's father was one of the greatest receivers in arena football history, and on March 2nd, 2023, Brown would become part owner of the team his father had played his entire career with, the Albany Empire. But soon, Brown's new venture off the gridiron would begin to unravel rapidly.
You know, I grew up here as a little kid, you know, watching my dad.
Nigga, you messed up this too, nigga.
Battle over ownership ownership would take place, with Brown initially owning 47.5%, claiming he owned 100%, which was denied by fellow owners, but nearly came to fruition, with Brown buying out the other partner, now owning 95% of the team. Then it was revealed that Brown didn't own the team at all, and in fact was owned by a separate entity, a fact that was attempted to be cleared up by Brown himself. A cryptic message. I, Brown Antonio Tavares, a foreign national but not a citizen of the United States at birth, am writing to you regarding recent reports that have been circulating in the media regarding my supposed ownership of the Albany Empire team. I want to make it very clear that I am not the owner of this team, and any claims to the contrary are completely false. A statement that confused more than it clarified, a statement filled with lies and inaccuracies. Even at one point during the season, Brown claimed he was going to step on the field and play for the team he owned.
Just got kicked out the Holiday Inn Marriott and said I was trespassing.
On June 3rd, 2023, Brown was kicked out of a hotel where the Albany Empire was staying due to complaints of loud music and marijuana smoke. And according to multiple reports, players and staff weren't being paid as recently as late April, and the team's former head coach, Damon Ware, ended up leaving the Empire over the missed payments. And on June 15th, everything would collapse.
Nigga ain't even taking care of his players? This nigga overly wildin', bro. I ain't gonna cap, man. I don't know what the freak going on with AB. AB overly wildin', man.
There'll be no more games inside MVP Arena.
Today, around 1:20 today, the National Arena League sent out a press
release
saying that the Albany Empire
is
out of the league.
Everywhere you go, it's a problem. Everywhere you go, it's a problem. It's him, bro. You know what I mean? It's AB, bro. I don't think it's all CTE. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't think it's all CTE. I think he still got some knowledge up in there. He still know what the, you know what I'm saying? I think he kind of just blaming on the CTE. I don't know. I don't think it's all CTE though. Heck no.
Has officially kicked Antonio
I think this nigga
Albany
really throw.
Out of the league.
But this season is over.
I think he really throws.
Antonio Brown and the Empire did not pay their league assessment fees, not one dime of them.
And then if you would have paid your players, if you would have, you know what I'm saying? If you would have paid the players, if you would have paid the coaches, you know what I mean? You would have got your money back. You know what I'm saying? You got to invest into an empire to make money back from the empire, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You can't just, well, I'm not going to pay my players, not going to pay my coaches. You expect just to get money from, come on, bro.
The Empire
gotta spend money to make money, man.
Fell due to their refusal to pay bills. The league would put out a statement. After acquiring the Albany Empire, new team owner Antonio Brown paid the Empire's April assessment, the league said. The team then failed to make their May 15th assessment payment, and last week, just before the Empire's game in Orlando, the league was notified that the April assessment was being challenged. Unfortunately, Mr. Brown has failed to meet the deadline to his team's required financial obligations, and as a result, the league has terminated his membership agreement, the league said in a statement. After exhausting all avenues, the NAL Board of Owners have decided unanimously to terminate the membership agreement of the Albany Empire. The decision was reached after an emergency conference call to discuss the Empire's failure to pay their league-mandated and overdue assessments. The question atop everyone's mind was, what went wrong?
A mounting concern over a disease called chronic traumatic encephalopathy, more commonly known as CTE.
Hard-hitting numbers today in a new study about football and head trauma. 99% of the brains of former NFL players studied were damaged.
All of these people have one thing in common. They're all at risk for CTE. Chronic traumatic encephalopathy.
Probably did got some type of CTE in them hits like that.
To the head, Lewis Harris's.
Chronic traumatic encephalopathy
probably got some type of
is a
CTE
progressive
though,
and fatal brain disease associated with repeated traumatic brain injuries, including concussions and repeated blows to the head. It's a common belief that the hit Brown sustained in the 2015 wildcard game was what caused him to get CTE, but this is highly unlikely, as CTE is developed through the culmination of head impacts and concussions and takes years for symptoms to become evident. It is not an overnight change. Symptoms of CTE include trouble thinking, memory loss, impulsive behavior, aggression, depression, emotional instability, substance misuse, and suicidal thoughts or behavior. Many of these symptoms seem to be evident in Brown's erratic actions at the end of his career. It's a common misconception that concussions alone led to CTE, but in fact, non-concussive blows also have an impact. In a recent study by Boston University, out of 376 former NFL players, 345 had CTE. Brown played a total of 12 years in the NFL, 3 years in college, 4 in high school, and a couple in Pop Warner. Brown is at a high risk. According to Dr. Ann McKee, director of Boston University's CTE Center, every 2.6 years of football at any level doubles your risk of CTE, and the longer you play and the higher level that you play, the greater your risk. Aaron Hernandez, 3 years in the NFL, stage 3 CTE. Jovan Belcher, 4 years in the NFL, CTE. Phillip Adams, 5 years in the NFL, CTE.
Killed a family of 6.
Demaryius Thomas, CTE.
He was
I'll say football really ain't, you know what I'm saying? Football dangerous, bro. Football really dangerous, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Like I said, a lot of y'all got football dreams, man, but, you know, prepare to get that noggin busted up on, you know what I mean? Prepare to make some hits, prepare to get hit. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, you feel me? You know, football ain't no joke, bro.
1,000 yards receiving the year before, had been to a Pro Bowl as a receiver, as a returner. So he's walking by, and I said to myself, when y'all give him his money, you're going to create a monster.
Another popular theory into what caused Brown's downfall is simply a result of ego and narcissism, as explained by ex-Steelers safety Ryan Clark. Once Brown made his money, his personality seemingly changed. The way he disrespected coaches, teammates, and friends seems to support this theory. In total, the stories of those who have encountered Brown paint a portrait of a superstar athlete living a rock star lifestyle, of a man who rose from poverty and anonymity in Miami to stardom and wealth on a national stage, only to make a habit of insulting, attacking, and betraying people he saw as being beneath his station.
Nigga ain't humble, bro.
Who fell from grace, marring his legacy and scandal.
Accused of sexually assaulting a woman who worked as his trainer.
In controversy.
Issues. Hollywood police have been called to his home approximately 18 times since December.
18 times. So that right there, y'all, is the end of the stream. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know my Lakers is on right now. 10:03. They probably ain't on right now, but game is finna start. So I appreciate everybody, you know what I'm saying, for joining the stream. If y'all did, you know what I'm saying, join the stream late, you know what I mean, all the videos that I reacted to, you know what I'm saying, on the stream will be, you know what I'm saying, will be transferred to YouTube, you know what I'm saying? So it's your boy Jay Willie Silly, man, aka Mr. Take it easy for you, that like V's, man. Boy Jay out, man.